and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
Yes, you little devils. And now, I will use my powers of concentration, which no one has ever been able to resist. Grow! Grow! Oh, the first. Here it is. Happiness in a nutshell. All right, Igor, you are late. Explain.
I'm sorry, Master, but I was outside taking a walk in the rain.
You were outside taking a walk in the rain.
Yes, Master.
Interesting. But now it's the time to raise the flag.
Yes, Master.
And to sing our national anthem. Suck it to him, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Gory, gory Transylvania, where werewolves and bats will always maim ya. The murky moor will likely claim ya. As we go stumbling.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth that I will do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more. And he can take his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters. And I can return to my glorious homeland, Transylvania,
As we go stumbling. Every day you improve with your singing.
I never improved. I am perfect to begin with. I'm a count. Now explain yourself. What were you doing outside?
Yes, I was taking a walk in the rain, Master.
Don't you understand, you yum? You walk in the rain, you get a cold in your head, and it will move down to your chest.
No, Master. If I get a cold in the head, it will not move down to my chest.
How explain you this to me?
Easy, Master. I'll tie a knot in my neck. Oh.
Not funny, Count. Not funny. Blah.
Zany Zoo is quite the place to see on Christmas Day, for that's the time for Bwana Clyde to give the gifts away. The centipedes get wooden shoes, and everybody laughs when he presents huge neckties to all of the giraffes. But best of all, the penguins get a present that they know is coming at that time of year. It's something we call snow.
Hello. Welcome to Zany Zoo. And yours truly here, Bwana Clyde Batty. That's quite correct. And thank you, band. Little hand for the band. Thank you, band. You play fine music there, Joe. All right. Now, today, to begin our discussion, I would like to tell you a few things about the jungle in which I live, see? Now, firstly, in the jungle, we have some leaves, and we have branches, we have earth, and we have all kinds of things like that. Isn't that interesting? All right, so much for the jungle. Now, I'd like to particularly show you a film I have taken, because as you can see, I've taken a lot of film. I would like to show you... Oh, excuse me, please. Oh, that's a real McCoy, that is. Oh, a real, get it? Yep. Lots of you, mate, here. That's right. Now, I would like to show you a film of a kookaburra bird. That's what I'm going to tell you. Now, the kookaburra bird comes from Australia. Now, we all know where Australia is, don't we? That's right here on the map, that is. And we're going to talk about the kookaburra bird, and I'll turn on my film, and we shall see what we shall see. And you'll find that it's the most interesting film we have taken, because we like to take films of all our winged friends and all other animals and such stuff like that. All right, so why don't you journey with me through Filmland, eh? There we go. Let's see what we can do now. All right, projectors all in place, film in place. We're close to it. Now, here we go. Now, this bird is called the kookaburra. Now, it is found in Australia, particularly in the southern and eastern regions. Also the southwestern region. Now, it's a member of the kingfisher family, although more drab in colour in comparison to its relatives, you see. Now, it's affectionately called Jackie by many Australians. Now, in Australian books, it is called the laughing kookaburra. Isn't that lovely? I like anything that laughs. I like humour. Now, it is 17 inches long. Its plumage is a mixture of white, buff brown and black. Is it not a beautiful little thing? It's stockily built. Quite nice indeed. Now, the bill is large and heavy. Now, the kingfisher family is made up of two groups of river kingfishers and the forest kingfishers. Now, the forest kingfishers, of course, would be in my territory, wouldn't it? Yes, that's what I thought. Now, they live far away from the water. Now, the kookaburra is the largest member of the forest kingfishers. Now, it lives in open forested country where it can be seen in pairs. That means side by each, doesn't it? Now, singularly or actually in small groups also. Now, it is taken readily to parks and gardens and becomes friendly with people. And let's think that's very nice, because that accepts food from tapping on your windows to be fed. Now, I think that's a good thing if we can all feed our little feathered friends, because sometimes they have a hard time getting fed by themselves. Now, I think that's absolutely beautiful. So now, this is Warner Clyde Batty saying goodbye, and come back and see us real soon. All right, mates, let's take some more film, shall we? I'll get my gear and off we go. All right, be right with you.
Don't go away. We'll be back, I'm afraid.
The professor thinks bananas are a thing that should be banned. These deadly things, he said to me, are getting out of hand. I've done a lot of research, which I didn't do for fun, and I found that these bananas are more deadly than a gun. I asked him, are they poisonous? What causes these strong feelings? He said, my son, the danger is from old discarded peelings.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and men and women, and boys and girls, and people? I'm Julius Sumner Miller, and physics is my business. And what is our business today? More on this thing called inertia, which has uncommon properties, extraordinary and beyond credibility. Proof. If you will come out with me here, you will see resting on the floor of this castle some paper cups. And here is an enormous block of wood that weighs about 80 pounds. Now, I am going to put that block of wood gently on those paper cups, and they support it. And now I say as follows. With this 16-pound sledgehammer and this sharpened iron wedge, I can drive this wedge into that block with absolute immunity to the cups. Why? Because the block has enormous inertia and wishes to remain at rest since it is now at rest. And I want to tell you about an adventure to which I have yielded in my younger days. Watch it. But I warn you, do not try it. It could be dangerous. But this is what I used to do in the classroom, on the lecture table. I warn you, don't try it. Don't try it. But just be reminded that this old professor once in his younger days did do it. I used to lie on the lecture table. Lecture table. There I am, lying on the lecture table. And I would allow two students whose trustworthy was established to gently pick up that block and put it on my chest. Gently put it on, not, drop it from some height, because what does Newton's first law say? If a body is moving, it wants to keep going. And then I would let them, with a heavy sledgehammer, drive that wedge into the block with absolute immunity to me.
No!
You did. Proof abundant that the inertia of this block is so great as not to be moved by the blows. So you can imagine, remember imagination, that is my chest, and I am driving the wedge. Now, of course, as I said, if I lift up the block, if they lifted up the block and dropped it from a couple of feet above my chest, Mamma mia, I'd have a matter to complain about, as I will now show you. As I will now show you. That's it. And this discussion is adequate to establish the virtue of Newton's first law. A body at rest wishes to remain at rest, or if moving in a straight line, continues so.
I heard you got a tomahawk in your back. Where did you get it from?
From an Indian giver.
Yes, another first. Chicken soup a la Bunsen burner. What a delicious smell. That is great. Where is it coming from? Igor, what on earth are you doing?
I'm just feeding the crocodiles, master.
Why are you wasting that good meat on them?
Oh, who shall I waste them on, master?
I was going to use that meat for dinner.
What should I feed the crocodiles then, master?
Well, something that we can do without.
You mean like Brucey?
Please, don't ever say anything like that. Brucey is like part of the family.
True, master. Besides which, they could never digest him.
Just watch it. All right, lucky for you, the mailman is here. Check the mail, Igor.
Yes, master. He's in a real hurry today, master. I think he's trying to break a record.
Well, what makes you say that, Igor? Oh, you must have your little joke, eh?
Yes, sir.
Well, watch it there. Oh, my goodness. Why, this letter here was dated 2 weeks ago. It took its sweet time getting here.
No, master. My uncle Piedmont, he tried to come here one time, and he mailed himself in a big box. And it took us 6 years to find him.
Well, where did you finally find him?
In the dead letter section, of course.
Just watch it, Igor. Watch it. Oh, here's one that will be interesting to you, Igor. It's from the BIP.
Oh, the very important peoples.
No, it was from the Vampires in Practice Society.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Count, we're looking for new members. Our organization needs young blood. Who doesn't? Anyone interested in a grave future should call between dusk and dawn.
Master, that kind of job would never do for me.
What makes you say that, Igor?
I could never stand the late hours.
Librarian. I just can't say that word. The guy that writes the scripts, he's funny.
I asked the old librarian if he had had a bump, for there I saw upon his head a painful-looking lump. He said that he'd been looking for a book to read in bed, and when it struck him what to read, it struck him on the head. He said he'd climbed along the shelves, and just as he was turning, a book fell from the shelf above, a piece of higher learning.
Yes, you're quite right. I am the librarian. And this is my library, all my volumes of horror stories that I read to you each day. Are you yet ready for another? Now, all these weary bones. Now our story is entitled Dust in the... Oh, excuse me. Simple Simon. Yes, that's right. Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Said Simple Simon to the pieman, "Let me taste your ware." Says the pieman to Simple Simon, "Show me first your penny." Said Simple Simon to the pieman, "Indeed, I have not any." It's getting pretty heavy, isn't it? Simple Simon went a-fishing for to catch a whale. All the water he had got was in his mother's pail. Simple Simon went a-hunting for to catch a hare. He rode a goat upon the streets, but couldn't find one there. He went to catch a dicky bird, and thought he could not fail, because he got a little salt to put upon its tail. You hear that, Polly? Careful. He went to shoot a wild duck, but wild duck flew away. Says Simon, "I can't hit him, because he will not stay." Silly clown, did he expect the thing to hang around? He went to ride a spotted cow that had a little calf. She threw him down upon the ground and made the people laugh. Once Simon had a great snowball and brought it in to roast. He laid it down upon the fire, and soon the ball was lost. He went to try if cherries ripe did grow upon a thistle. He pricked his finger very much, which made poor Simon whistle. He went for water in a sieve. Soon it all ran through. And now poor Simple Simon bid you all adieu. Scary? Definitely not. Kind of foolish, as a matter of fact, but fun to read. And you should go to your library, and you should read. It's fun. The librarian says, goodbye until we meet again. Goodbye.
Oh, no, no. Do not go away. We will soon return.
I don't understand it, Igor. I've checked it, I've double-checked it, I've triple-checked it. And I still cannot understand why Brucey will not work.
Well, Master, you know, in the words of the great Baron Jens of Alemannia, he said, he who glances sidelong at a camel in the market can be his own judge and auctioneer.
Why, that is brilliant. The Count couldn't have been closer to the truth.
What does it mean, Master?
What does it mean? Yes, Master, you ask me what it means. It's so simple.
Yes.
It only means that if you were to... never mind that anyway. I want you to get up off of there and go and get my grandfather's diary.
Yes,
Perhaps he can add something to our day. Get moving. And you, big fellow, you ninny-goony boo-boobs. You know, you should be out there terrorizing the village or scaring cattle, doing something. But no, not you. You choose to lie around in the shade all day doing nothing at all. You know, I believe in the golden rule. But this is one time I'm going to break it. Brucey, I'm going to belt you.
Hello, Master. Did you hurt your hand?
No, Igor, I didn't hurt my hand. Haven't you seen writer's clamp before?
Master, I've never even seen a writer before.
Just read.
July 6, 1739. Today, as a result of intensive experimenting, I have succeeded in discovering a substitute for blood. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. I think I am flipping my beanie.
And that's all it says.
I think I'm flipping my...
But that doesn't explain why Brucey doesn't work. I can't figure out anything else that I haven't checked. Wait a minute. The dipstick for oil. We must check it. Quickly, your sleeve. Thank you very much. Why, no wonder Brucey doesn't work. He's down the cord.
The land that bridge is falling down, falling down.
Petvet will treat anyone who knocks upon his door. The other day, somebody came he'd never seen before. It seemed to be a hairy ape, or something of that kind, except it had a zipper and it opened from behind. Then Petvet heard a muffled voice, more like a distant shout. It said, "I'm stuck inside this suit and now I can't get out." Then Petvet ripped the costume off and set the fellow free. And for that I extend my thanks, 'cause that someone was me.
Go on to bed, Doctor. Petvet. Look, the time is late. Supposed to be... Oh. Doctor, Petvet.
Come on, Shakes. There we go. Good old Shakes. Just a minute. I'll be right there.
What did you bring me, Doctor?
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Yes, we're coming
Don't
down
be
the stairs.
frightened. Come and see me. Oh, that's nice.
Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy.
what a lovely dog.
That's not a dog. This is a miniature donkey by the name of Shags.
Hello, Shakes, with
Is he
lovely
good?
ears.
Just a moment. I'm going to give him a piece of sugar because he's been a good boy. There you are.
Oh, a piece of sugar. Can I also give him a piece of sugar?
Oh, of course. Here, why not? We must be kind to animals because what does my little button say?
Pets are friends.
Of course they're friends.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, give him the sugar.
Just now, I'm frightened now.
Now, I want to tell you something about this little miniature donkey. Now, the origin is Sicily, you see. That's
Sicily?
where they come from.
That's near Italy, eh?
It's just south of Italy. Right
Yes.
off of it, yeah. And it's not unlike the regular donkey in its characteristics. I mean, with the exception of its being short, its ears are long, as you can see.
Yes.
And the long hairs on the sides and on the tail over here. Did you say that? Isn't that nice?
Beautiful.
Now it gives the usual voice of a donkey. Shags always does that. Now it's able to work very hard, although it's such a tiny little fellow. You see, he only attains a height of about 3 feet, and that's all.
Dr. Pittman, I saw a movie one time where they was prospecting and they had a mule like this one and a spade and they're looking for the gold and everything.
That's right. They always depict these little fellows as the prospectors
Yes.
of transportation while they're digging for gold, don't they? Now, it's used mainly for pleasure now, and the children can ride him because he's very gentle and he's not likely to kick up a fuss.
That would be nice.
And he's also used for grazing lawns. You know what that means?
Eating up the grass instead of a lawnmower.
That's exactly right. It's like a built-in lawnmower.
A real life one.
Now, when its meals have to be supplemented by oats and hay, that's because it's in a confined area. So it shouldn't be in a confined area, you see. It needs room to walk around because it's quite a large animal. I mean, even though it's a miniature donkey, isn't it?
It's bigger than a mouse.
Yes, and it can eat very coarse food. I was just wondering whether it could survive some of Griselda's. Hey, Shags, do you think you could survive Griselda's food?
I don't think anybody could survive Griselda's food.
Now, this is not used as a beast of burden anymore. No, it's naturally patient and preserving and responding to gentle treatment with affection and attachment.
What would happen if you didn't treat it gently?
Oh, well, then, Shags or any other little donkey would kick and probably even bite.
Like that, huh?
Oh, harder, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it would be sore, huh?
Did you know that the miniature donkey is more sure-footed than the horse? That's right. It's able to go through little mountain passes and everything. That's why the prospectors always use them.
Yeah, they take them up the mountain.
Sure, and it's naturally in the horse family, you see.
Oh.
Now, if you were to cross a donkey and a horse, you would get a mule, which is quite a large animal. Much
bigger than that. So big.
Yes.
So big anyhow.
Right. Now, I want you to have this little pet.
Oh, I would. Oh. But I have to ask the sloth first.
Oh, of course. You always have to ask the sloth. All right, Igor. I'll wait here with Shag.
I'll go and ask him. Hey,
Ooh.
Mr. Sloth, Shag is here. He's a nice miniature donkey, not a big one. And if we want to go prospecting, he can come and help us, and we can find gold in the mountains. And can I keep him? But he does other things.
Oh, Igor, the same answer.
He said no.
Well, don't you worry, Igor, because one of these times he's got to say yes. Now, I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to bring another animal, and let's hope for the best.
Give him another sugar.
All right, here. You want another sugar? There we go, Shags, because you've been a very good boy.
Oh, he's
Good.
lovely.
All right, Igor. Good boy.
Thank you, Dr. Pitt.
All right.
I'll walk you by the door, yes.
See you tomorrow, all right?
Yes. I better keep away from his back legs and
That's right, Igor. Come on, Shags. Come on, little.
I don't understand. If my father is Superman and my mother is Superwoman, what happened to me?
Be thou a yoga? For he who watches for the visible forms of something he treasures is in league with all an answer unto itself again.
The Oracle tries hard to please while conjuring your fate. He's overjoyed if he finds out your fortune's looking great. But should your life look dark and bleak, he'll go into despair and rub his crystal till it shows there's some improvement there. I asked him once if he could tell what power runs man's life. He winked and said, I found, dear boy, it's usually his wife.
I am the Oracle, and here it is, folks. The Acme Crystal Ball Company of Bismarck, Morocco have really done it this time. Yes, sir. They finally created a crystal ball that is impossible to break, and it's right here. It took years of research by dedicated Acme employees, but at last, success. So here it is, the totally unbreakable crystal ball. Ta-da! It's all right. That was not the crystal ball breaking. Actually, it was someone at the front door, you see. I'll be with you in a minute. And now for our sign for today. Oh, wishful miss, that the gods have kissed. Which sign, whose fate will fortune twist? Ah, and our sign is Aquarius. Now, if you kids were born between January the 20th and February the 18th, then you are Aquarius. Aquarians are truly unselfish people. They are concerned over the well-being of friends, and they have a great deal of love for animals and nature. Now, your horoscope for today. You know, I have a great deal of love for animals and snakes and everything. Just love them. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, will I ever learn? Mr. McBling was here. Oh, magic crystal ball. Tell me now. Tell me all. Oh, the Maharishi is taking a break. Oh, it's coming in now. Yes. Now, try to put in an active day today, Aquarius. Engage some friends in a game of competition. Perhaps a three-legged race or snakes and ladders or something. Get out into the fresh air and sunshine. Take off your shoes and show your great feats of strength. Oh, feet, shoes. Sorry, I didn't mean to straighten you up so much.
I perhaps am scary, but that was horrible.
No, well, that's the letter for today. Oh, I've got to get a manicure. They're getting much too long. Oh, welcome back, Maharishi. Dear Oracle, why do people burn candles for the dead? Well, that's a heavy number, too. Well, it is a custom that goes back many hundreds of years. The Jewish people started it off by burning candles beside a dead man so that he would have some light in the tomb when he became a ghost. Now, this practice was later adopted by the Christians. Now, candles burning beside a dying man are said to keep away demons. And demons are creatures of the darkness, as we all well know. Is that not the truth? So just remember that. All right with you, Voodoo? Yes, hell. He is such a gifted conversationalist. Nothing. Well, now it's time for to
The Oracle better clean up that glass or he might hurt my pet's feet.
The Count says to stay tuned. Ooga booga.
Hey, get ready to break up. You know, my uncle made a fortune getting shoe shines. He only charged 25 cents a pair. But it was $24.75 extra for centipedes. That is funny. Lunchtime.
Love it, love it, love it.
Griselda baked a pie last night that didn't turn out well. It caught fire in the oven and gave out the strangest smell. But dear Griselda never lets such problems get her down and doesn't worry if the crust is black instead of brown. But even she had to admit that this one was a dud, because it takes a lot of practice when you're making pies with mud.
What kind of witch am I that never hexed a house? It seems that I'm the only one that no man has asked to be a spouse. That's off the top of my head. Ding! Woo! Come on into the kitchen and we'll see what's cooking. Isn't that cute? You know, they say Marlena Dietrich is the most beautiful grandmother in the world. They gotta be out of their best side. Something else? I would have sent them an 8x10 glossy, but it shriveled up. Okay, today I'm going to make something really, really groovy. You're gonna love it. It's called slithering glump fish stew. Blech. Anyway, I have carefully prepared dough here that must be rolled into a flatness. I can't understand it being rolled into anything else. Then what we do is to take this dough, carefully prepared, and to gently put it into our little cooking bowl. Beautiful! A 10-point landing. Isn't that lovely? Then we add, let's see, dig, stoned wheat flour. Gonna love this. Now we just put in a little bit of this. Beautiful. A little lumpy, but it'll work. Then we must add a little more liquid. I love this sacred cow juice. It really swings. Beauty, beauty, Wow. Okay, and now for the last ingredient, which I will now head for. Hey, Polly, want a cracker? Hey! Don't get smart. Okay, here we go. Now, what's left to use here? Oh, this looks interesting. Chicken fat. Isn't that cute? Chicken fat. Well, we'll just use the old chicken. What was that? We can't clean up the place around here. Now we just sprinkle the chicken fat directly in there. Very fat chicken. Now we baste the fish very gently. We won't be needing that anymore. Then now we are ready to proceed to the cauldron. Watch it! And now cauldron, cauldron, toilet trouble, cauldron boil, then cauldron bubble. Okay, let's have a little tasty of that. The worst! I've seen bad and I know what's rotten. And that's bad and rotten. All right. Come back another time.
Excedrin headache number 72.
Igor! Igor, come here.
Coming, master.
Prepare yourself, Igor. For I am about to show you one of the greatest magical tricks ever attempted by anyone, anywhere. I am going to saw this coffin in two, and within this coffin is my cousin.
Are you sure there's somebody in the coffin, master?
Igor, have I ever lied to you before? Don't answer that. I will prove it to you.
Sounds very far away, master.
Well, it's a distant relative. This will have to wait because the mail has arrived.
Yes, I'll go and answer the...
Yes, the door.
Coming, coming.
What's in the mail today?
Yes, a magazine, master. Better Moats and Dungeons.
Really? Anything interesting in there?
Yes, master. There's a 13-page supplemental article on how to build a fully equipped marina for your moat.
Let me see that, please. Well, I must give this my serious consideration. Is there anything else?
Yes, master, a bill.
Naturally, there's a bill. There's always a bill.
A threat from the villagers.
Same old thing. A threat, another one.
And there's another threat from the villagers.
Another threat. Let me read one. Maybe I'll have better luck. I get so fed up with this all the time.
Couldn't be worse.
Now, let me see. Igor, get ready. Dear Count, I love you. I love you. I love you. You'll see, Igor, they're not all against me.
But, Master, it's in your handwriting.
The Wolfman is boss. Far out.
5, 4, 3, 2, ooga booga. We'll be back.
Hello there.
Come along, Igor. Isn't that beautiful? Look at my little beauties. Eh? They look like little bats.
Yes,
And they're going to ring for the Count. What did I tell you? That one. Ah, long distance. Very well. Wait.
You mind?
Like to know who that guy is. Hello, the Count here.
This is Pete Premium at the Doomsday Insurance Company.
Ah, yes.
I have here an application for insurance for one Bruce J. Monster.
That's right.
Well, we'll have to have a birth certificate and a hospitalization number for Mr. Monster.
But he doesn't have either one.
No birth certificate number?
No, just serial numbers on 22 different parts.
Sorry, that would not compute. No hospitalization number either?
No, I'm afraid he failed the medical.
There is no medical for a hospitalization.
Oh, that's bad, eh?
I'm sorry, we can't give him any insurance.
Well, if you're going to be that way about it. Hey, kid, you better not get sick because you're not insured. Igor, why don't you get that one?
Yes, Master. Hello?
Count Frightenstein, please.
Master, it's for you.
Thank you, Igor. Hello.
Mr. Count, this is Sybil Set 'em Up from Dial A Heart.
Oh, very good. Did you find one?
There's been a misunderstanding. We deal in people, not hearts.
You mean people don't have a heart either?
We do, but they're all in use at the moment. What with loving and all.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, you know? You know, it's always easy to get a heart for love, but not for money. Little humor by the Count there. All right, Igor. Goodbye. Where have you been?
I've been telephoning in the telephone booth, Master, talking to a lady from the phone company.
Yes, and what did she say?
I'm sorry, but the number you have reached is no longer in service. Please try again.
And what did you do, Igor?
I hung up and I dialed again.
How many times?
473 times, Master.
Igor, why would you phone 473 times?
Because I didn't have enough money to phone 474 times.
Bigger yo-yo every day you are becoming.
But, Master...
Never mind that butt master jazz. All right. Look, I want you to water all these phone books. Get busy. Come on. Lots of things to do today.
You know something? This is a heavy show. Blah.
I am the Wolfman. Hi there, and welcome to the show. This is radio station EECH with fantastic sounds that you're going to dig. We got them all right here, all the moldy goldies from way back when. Excuse me. Hello, I am the Wolfman. Hi, Griselda, what's happening? Sure, honey. That's fine. No kidding. Igor, huh? Oh, that's too much. Hey, listen, while you're at it, can you send me up a ham on rye? Yeah, I dig it. I'm starving. Thank you, baby.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi there. And here is yesterday's good news today. In Transylvania, good news. In America, good news. In Poland, good news. And in Stockholm, good news.
Now, I think I like this program better. the H0use.
Are you sure you want to change the channel? There's some bad news coming up.
Ah.
Mary, I'm leaving. But John, what about the children? We have no children. But John, the children. I said we have no children. John, don't leave. What about the children?
Well, we'll start small. How far can it be to the ground? Ralph Williams started this way. Down, down, and away.
Out of sight.
What were you doing with that butter and coffee cup?
Planting flowers.
What kind were they?
Buttercups.
We will return momentarily.
And don't forget to write, you know who? The Wolfman, me.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
The show is definitely over.